Hey there, everybody. Hey, it's Dr. Rachel. How's your day? Like my t shirt? Sexologist. That's right. So, I'm talking today about the Dr. Rachel Institute and a fantastic promotion we have for Father's Day. For those of you who know me, I lost my father, within the past year, and he was a huge part of my life. He was a big, best teacher, just the best guy. So, in honor of him, we're doing a Father's Day promotion for tuition for people who are interested in paying their tuition in advance. We've got $500 off. Hey, Olivia. Hey, Livy. Hey, Sandra. So, just to kind of tell you some good things about what's going on with Dr. Rachel Institute and with me, I'm really excited. We have a campus store that opened on the site, and we've got great shirts like this. Got some that say Love Coach, and we've got a whole line of things for people like myself who are really frustrated with the fact that our rights as women keep getting shut off and shut down, right? I mean, if I look on the news and one more state has decided to chip away at my right to choose, my daughter's right to choose, and all that, I'm going to throw up. And I also just read an article that about a case in Alabama where a father, he had this gentleman, we'll call him a gentleman, he had actually raped. Hey, Jai, thank you. He had raped a young lady who was 15. She got pregnant. She did not have an abortion. She had the child. And as a result of it, because of the way that their laws are set up, this pedophile child molester is able to apply for father's parenting rights. Can you believe that? Ah. So I mean, all this stuff is happening, and I think it's hard to keep up with it, and it's easy to not pay attention because I think some of us, I mean, like I know I'm never going to have an abortion. I don't have any reason to have one at this point in my life. But I know as a scared 15-year-old who maybe was violated or raped or something, so on and so forth, she certainly should have that option. And so I think at the end of the day, what we have to do is fight a little bit. So we've got a line of t-shirts that are designed to like help you do just that. This is one of our sexology t-shirts. That's not what I meant to do. Just trying to show you. We have something that said like "My body, my choice." Um, I should have worn one of those. Let me see. Where is it? Well, I'll find one for you. But yeah, so any way you can to get the word out about the fight, fight against women's rights. You gotta be loud, be vocal, let your legislators know where you stand on it, because it's easy to just be like, well, that doesn't really affect me right now because I'm not 18 anymore. I'm not 15 anymore. But it does affect us. It affects our next generation. Affects my daughter. It affects us, and you know we can go back to the stories about what life was like before women were actually able to choose. Back alley abortions and death, and just all of those terrible things. So be aware of what's going on in our communities, and do your part to kind of share what it is that you think, whatever that is. All right. So I'm just here today briefly to kind of talk to you about this great Father's Day special we have going on tuition on the Dr. Rachel Institute. It's a short little promotion, and it's really just in honor of Father's Day. There's so many great dads out there. I happen to have the best dad I ever could have had. So I know how dedicated he was towards helping people succeed and dedicated towards higher education. And I think that it's contagious. I think that's where I got it from, and that's where this promotion kind of comes out of. And I know, it's tough because a lot of us are like, oh, well, okay. A lot of you are like, yeah, I would love to be a sexologist. I would love to know more about sex, but it's summertime, right? It's I want to be at the beach. I want to be at the pool. I got the kids, so on and so forth. But I do want you to know that the way the program is set up, it is on demand. So you can do it at your own pace. You could, start in August. You could lock in your price now and start in August. You could start in September. So it's really not that. You really do go at your own pace. And I think that's one of the things that our students super duper enjoy about it. And, if you haven't put together your professional hustle, right? Your professional hustle is something that you can do outside of your base profession that you can make side money. We call it jewelry money, purse money, bag money, but also keeping in mind that jewelry money, purse money, side money, can actually leverage into a lucrative situation and a lucrative career. Um, and one of the things I'm so proud about with the Dr. Rachel Institute is we do these live video office hours. We just had one, maybe about an hour ago, and I was so enjoying talking and teaching that I said, well, let me hop on Facebook and talk to you guys a little bit more and you about the Dr. Rachel Institute, that, you never really feel alone. You get me as a mentor. I'm highly accessible. We got a private Facebook group where we talk and we dialogue about things. We share ideas and we share clients. We share experiences. Today, people were, one of the students was sharing that she was launching her career as a sexuality coach, as doing, couples and young couples and things. And what she found is that her real niche is speaking engagements. So she's currently booked for 2 speaking engagements. They're paid in full. One of them even wants her to travel, hop on an airplane, and they're paid for their expenses and her speaking fees. And so, keeping in mind that becoming a sexuality coach or a sexologist is all about how it swirls and fits into your own stuff that you already do and the stuff that you already feel, because it's all about, coaching in terms of nutrition and lifestyle and love and relationships and your environment, all of that swirled into one thing. And it makes it so that, your skills, your organizational skills can help somebody, right? Oh, they write in, I am having trouble. Me and my husband or my girlfriend haven't had sex in 2 months. What's the problem? So very quickly, you're on a consult and they're walking and you see piles of clothes all through the house, right? It's chaos and confusion, kids running everywhere, right? So part of that is your life coaching skills of helping them get organized, clean up, giving them some resources in their community, those people who are freelance, come in and organize you and help you throw things out. I mean, you need one of those before anybody in that house feels like getting any, right? So sexuality coaching is way more than just lubes and fluids and spit and kisses and sucking and rubbing and all of that good stuff. So that's part of it, but that's just a small part of it. And then, I think one of the coolest parts about being a sexologist is that you got the coolest profession in the room, right? So whether you decide to open up shop and really do this, or whether you are trying to enhance your own relationships or just be the person at the table with the most knowledge about sex and relationships, either way you look at it, it's a good situation for you. So, if you want to hear more about our tuition promotion, which starts tomorrow, Thursday, and runs through Father's Day, all you have to really do is sign up and enroll in one of our free trainings. If you've taken a free training already, you're already qualified for the promotion, the $500 off of the tuition. Or you can drop sexology in the mark below, in the comments below, and we'll follow up with you. Or you can actually even email us or send me a message, DM me, Rachel Ross, right here on Facebook. Send me a DM and we can start the dialogue and I can send you more information about the promotion. So the promotion is only from Thursday through Sunday. It is $500 off of the Dr. Rachel Institute Sexuality Coaching Certification course price. When you're finished with our course, you're also immediately eligible for certification through the American College of Sexologists, all of that good stuff. So, and email us at info@drrachelinstitute.com. And Jai, you can go to Dr. Rachel Institute and get this shirt, right? So everybody always spells Rachel wrong, so I'm going to put it in here. drrachelinstitute.com, right? And then you'll see on the toolbar there that you can click on the campus store, but let me give you the link to the campus store. If you've never done one of our free trainings, there is a link on the page to do one of our free trainings to get you eligible for the discount. Campus store. And the training is only about 40 minutes. And it's spectacularly entertaining, All right. So there we go, Jai. That's where you can get your shirt, and actually they come in a lot of different colors. Let me just show you. Sexologist, right? Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right. So drop sexology below. Message me if you're interested, and or email us at info@drrachelinstitute.com. Got plenty of ways to keep in touch. So I just wanted to jump on here and say hi. I'm just finishing up office hours, which we had a fantastic office hours today. We launched a service for our students where they can actually secure a very nice website at a fraction of the cost. They can either do it themselves or they can commission us to do it. Let me show you. Why don't I just kind of show you? So I'm really kind of proud of it. We were able to throw this together for her at the last minute because she has a conference tomorrow. So let me see if I can share this. My desktop is such a mess here. Let me see. I'm going to share screen. Oh, there it is. There we go. All right. So her mantra is awaken your sexual diva. She's Coach Kim Collins, and I think the coolest thing about Coach Kim is that she has been a life coach before, but she actually is going to add some new offerings onto this. So this is just her header. Coach Kim Collins' basic website talks a little bit more about her. Then she put together a little video as to what sexuality coaching is. And the cool thing is, she actually did this video. She put music underneath it and words. And so it plays kind of like this musical video. And it talks about what sexuality coaching is. And then Adenia, sexuality coach, talks about what types of situations you might need one in. And then is it possible to have amazing sex after 40? Because she actually focuses on women over 40 and helps them reconnect. And then she also has the ability to give out a newsletter. She could even give away a free gift on this website. As she starts to get a little more into things, she can actually start to host her own courses and her own coaching things on here, but she's just new. So she didn't really have the ability to really do that right at this moment. So let me go back here. So that's some of the cool things. So that's shineconcierge.com. Shine Concierge. We're doing something in conjunction with them to help our students get their websites and have all the things that they need to launch into the stratosphere. And the hosting costs are negligible. They're very small. And Jai, you're going to get a shirt and go to the website for the discount. Awesome, Jai. Jai, stick around. The store, we've got a lot of different shirt options. We have some that, my body, my choice, my body, my business, all those types of things. So if you're an activist of sorts, you can get that. We've got Love Coach because we are all bits of love coaches. And as a sexuality coach, that's just it. Some students call themselves intimacy coaches, some are sex coaches, some are love coaches, some are romance coaches. I think that's the cool thing. You figure out what niche you want to super serve and you kind of get your title going in that direction. And Jai, if you're going to get a shirt, like I have on a medium, and I almost feel like it's just a medium. So go ahead and size up. We've got all types of sizes, but my recommendation would be size up because we went with a company that's going to actually, give you kind of like a cute look as opposed to just like, I'm just going to wear this around the house and they're my pajamas sometimes and they go to the grocery store in them sometimes. I work out in them sometimes. We wanted something a little cuter. So definitely size up. All right. So just to recap, we do have a Father's Day tuition special going on that starts tomorrow and will run through Friday. We'll run through Sunday. Go ahead and do one of our free trainings. If you've already done it, you are already eligible for the $500 discount on tuition. It is for a limited time. It's only available for like 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it ends at the end of the day on Sunday. Go ahead and check out our campus store. It's something I'm really kind of proud about. It's so neat to be able to provide this type of service for people and for the universe, help them rebuild families, help them rebuild their own families, help them launch businesses. This is the stuff that dreams are made of. I can pinch myself and say that I'm finally living the dream, because that's absolutely something that's really important to me. I've always wanted to like have, be able to say I've employed a bunch of people, but I tell you, what I really realized as I got older is it's not that I want to employ a bunch of people. I want to help create situations for people where they can make a ton of money, where they don't even have to have a job. So that's why I spend so much energy on the business side of things. So, and then what's the other thing I got to make sure that I say? Yep. So info at drrachelinstitute.com. Head over to drrachelinstitute.com. You can message me below. You can drop sexology into the comments here. Either way, we'll follow up with you. And it's Wednesday. It is absolutely hump day. And I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your week. Make sure you head over to YouTube and subscribe to YouTube videos. I go live every Friday with a different topic. Last week it was the vagina and our environment there, and what are some things we can do to make sure and to deal with vaginal dryness and changes in the texture of the vagina. And then before that, we did erection smoothies. We talked about different things that you can change in your diet to increase blood flow. And this week, we're actually talking about swinging and polyamory, and what types of tips and information do you need if you're considering an alternative lifestyle, but also what can you do if you kind of want an alternative lifestyle, but maybe aren't prepared for the repercussions, right? What are some small inching towards it types of things that you can do that don't have all of the dramatic afterplay of like seeing your partner going like this on someone else, or buried in someone else's genitalia, right? Because that can be pretty traumatic. So that's what we're talking about on Friday. So it was cool hanging out with you guys for a few minutes, and I'll see you on Instagram. I'll see you here. I'll see you on YouTube and wherever else. Drop your comments and your questions below, and I'll get back with you. All right? I'll see you guys later.